Hi, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well and maybe looking forward to the 4th of July holiday. I wanted to reach out and share with you some things that I've come across in reviewing schedules. It's the summertime and we had a really strange end to our school year. So I want everyone to consider looking at every child they're seeing to say, hey, am I doing the best that I can to prepare all of the kids on my schedule for the school year? Would it be helpful if they were seen more than one time a week? Do some therapy intensives. I know my niece, Kendall, is working on really specific skills that I had my sister pick out. She's not working on handwriting, but perhaps for your kids, it would be a handwriting skill or a bike riding skill, a dressing skill, tying shoes. What's a really specific skill that you can have your children work on and come in maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week to really hone in on that skill and just master it? We want great things for our kids this summer. And I want you to really consider if we're doing the intensity that we can to help these kids. I know often you think about, well, what can the parent handle? Well, that's part of the equation, but the most important thing is the child that you see. So, really take a look at the child as an individual and have a discussion with the parent. Don't assume that coming in 3 or 4 times a week just for 1 week or just for 2 weeks is too much for the parent. Remember, they often go to camps, and a lot of those camps have been canceled. So, we're that substitute this year. We're going to make a real difference every year, but this year in particular. Then I want you to take a look at our checklist. It's at www.checklist.abcpediatrictherapy.com. I want you to take a look at that checklist, and I want you to email it out to as many of your families that have children under the age of 6 as you can. I want them to click on that link, and I want them to double check all the skills that they need to be encouraging for their children. So care enough about your kids to send them that checklist by email so they can easily click on it and take a look not only at the skills that the child you're seeing should be doing, but every child in their home. And maybe they'll share it with their cousins too. And I think that's great. It also gives them a free developmental checklist for every skill for many skills up to the age of 6 that they can continue to follow and know what to encourage before the child gets to that age. It also helps them to know what toys to buy and when, and that's very important for our families to educate them on normal development. So I want to encourage you to take a look at your children for some more intensives to really get in there and care about them and make sure they're going to have a great start to this next school year, and look at seeing them multiple times a week to work on specific skills. Then I want you to care enough to teach parents about normal development, give them the checklists for next steps, and take a look at siblings and make sure all their siblings are on track as well. I love you guys. I so appreciate all you guys are doing in this challenging time. And I just want to do my part to give you some extra tips to really help our kids. So thank you so much for listening.